Hey everybody, Young Flux here. Welcome back to another SBO website development tutorial. Today we're going to be working on adding a store with some merchandise to our music website. So we're going to be using the Woocommerce plugin to manage our store here, and we're going to be using Printful, another website that will allow us to create our merchandise, and it'll sync right into our Woocommerce plugin, making it super easy to get all the store set up. So the very first step here is going to be going into your WordPress admin dashboard and making sure that you have the Woocommerce plugin installed. So the process to install Woocommerce is the same as any other plugin. We're just going to navigate over to our plugins tab here, and we're going to go add new plugin. In the top right here, we're just going to search Woocommerce, and it should be the first one that comes up. We're just going to install it, and as you can see here, I already have it installed, but I need to do a little update. So I'm just going to click that and go ahead and do the update. So Woocommerce is pretty much the most known platform on WordPress to manage an e-commerce website. It's super useful because it's so widely used that it has tons of different integrations. As you can see here, there's even integrations for Facebook Pixel, PayPal, and MailChimp. Those are just some of the main ones, just to name a few. There's literally hundreds of different stores that you can connect to, tons of different platforms that support WooCommerce. So it's a really good platform to use to manage your store. Plus, it's free to use, so yeah. This is actually one of the main reasons I use WordPress itself to make my websites, is because of WooCommerce. It's free to download and free to install and everything. It does have some extensions that do cost quite a bit, but just making a base website with WooCommerce is free. Pretty much any other website editor out there, just to name a few like Wix or Weebly or anything like that, they'll charge you extra monthly to run your store, and they'll even charge you monthly extra if you want to add a certain amount of products, which can add up to a lot. So with using GoDaddy and stuff, I know it had some initial startup costs, but once you get it going, it's actually way cheaper in the long run to run a store this way than to run it using something else. Even Shopify, WooCommerce ends up being way cheaper in the end. Alright, so once we got WooCommerce installed, we're going to actually navigate over to Printful.com, and this is where we're going to be adding the different products that we'll be using for our store. Printful itself is really easy to navigate, so I'll let you guys figure out how you want to set up your products specifically, but what I'm going to be showing you is how to integrate your Printful into your store. Alright, so let's assume that you guys have added some products to your Printful account here. We're now going to integrate it into our WooCommerce store. So we're going to go onto the Stores tab on our left menu here, and here it'll say choose a method to choose your store. So we're going to choose a platform. We're going to find WooCommerce, and once you get onto the page here, it'll show you some simple steps here to sign up through Printful over to your WooCommerce. So we've already done quite a few of these, but I'll take you guys through this. So step one here is to get hosting, which we already have if you've got up to this point. Second is to connect your WooCommerce store to Printful. So what we're going to do is we have to go over back to our website, and there's another plugin here we need to add. So we need to add the Printful plugin now. So just search Printful in the top right, and the first thing that comes up should be Printful integration for WooCommerce. So we're just going to click install now and let it do its thing. And we're going to make sure we activate the plugin. Alright, once the plugin's activated, we're going to navigate over to the Printful tab on our left menu. Once it opens up, it should just come up as connect to Printful, and we're just going to click on connect. It'll take you through a little couple steps here, and we're just going to go and click approve. It'll ask you to log into your Printful account, and we're just going to click connect store. Alright, so once our store is connected, it's going to ask us to add our products to our store. So we're just going to go ahead and click add product. And I've already created some product templates here that we're going to be using. So I'm going to choose a couple of these product templates. I'm going to choose this toque here to start, and we're going to go proceed to mockups. And it'll ask you to choose which mockup you would like to display on your store. I like the one with just the product here, as I don't really like to use these different models. I'm going to click proceed to details. And here we get to name our product. I'm going to leave the description as is. Obviously, that's up to you if you want to change it. You can add categories here. And we're going to click proceed to pricing, and this will be our last step. Here we get to choose the pricing that we want. It'll show you the retail price for Printful, and here we get to choose how much we want to charge, and it will show our profit. So as we can see here, Printful charges $19.51 Canadian, and off that we'd be profiting $8 currently, but I don't really want that much. I want it cheaper for my fans. So I think I'm going to make it down to even like $22 for a toque, so that way we're making $2.50 off every one we sell, and we get a pretty cheap price for our customers. So we're going to submit that to our store, and it's just going to go ahead and it's going to sync, so just give it a quick minute and it should go through. So we're going to go back to our store and check and make sure that the product is there, and then we'll go through and we'll add some more products. Alright, so as you can see back on our Woocommerce page here, right on our WordPress website that we've been working on, here is our product that we made on Printful. So we can go ahead here and, like I said, add any more products to your store that you wanted to, any more product templates that you wanted to create. That's how I'd recommend doing it, is making these product templates. That way it's way easier to add them to the store once you want to go ahead and do that. So yeah, just take a couple hours or whatever and go through and add as many as little as you'd like. I'd probably start out with 3 or 4 designs if I were you and see how your fans like that, and add more if you need to. Alright, so fast forward a few minutes and I've gone through and I've added all the products that I want on my store to start off with. So we can see that they've all synced successfully over from Printful. So we're going to take a peek at the website now and make sure it all looks up to our standards. Alright, I'm going to navigate over to our merch page. And you'll see here all the products are showing up on the merch page. Alright, so there you guys have it. That's how you add a store to your WordPress website. It's pretty easy. You can go and add as many products as you want, like I said. And there you have it, guys. That's how you add a store to your WordPress website. You can go ahead and add as many products as you like, as I said earlier. And yeah, we'll be back for one more video of the series, and that'll be it after that. So thanks so much for sticking out this far. I hope you guys have had a successful website so far, and yeah, we'll polish it up in the next video and add a few finishing touches. Until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and yeah, make sure to hit the like and leave a comment as well. Have a good rest of the day, guys. Peace.